Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez. Talks about a fight. It's all bullshit. All of it. Just talking on the internet like always. It makes no sense. First of all, the fight will be booty. It'll be the biggest underpromoted fight you ever seen in your life. Okay? Shakur is not an attraction, and Teofimo Lopez is not an attraction. To add on top of that, who gonna put up the money? Who gonna put up the money for that fight? Turkey Al-Sheikh made it clear that he don't want to do business with Teo. So why are you talking with somebody in which you can't put up money for? Because I would take it Shakur be the A side, or maybe they'll start arguing about that. Maybe Teo be the A side, but Teo ain't in a position to offer Shakur Stevenson no fight. Shakur ain't in a position to offer Teofimo Lopez no fight unless it's backed up by Turkey. So what these two talking about? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. To add on top of that, I listen very well. If people paid attention to the Boxing Voice with Turkey Al-Sheikh, the interview that he did, he clearly stated that Shakur's hand was hurt in his last fight. Okay, again. So when he fought, his hand was injured. He can't have no healthy hands to save his life. And he know he need a break. So I don't think he talked about coming back no time soon, fight nobody. I'm like, damn, he hurt his hand again? This kid can't stay healthy. You know, but that's nothing that went off my radar. You know what I'm saying? It didn't slip under my radar. I caught it. I was like, oh, so his hand was hurt in this fight too. I mean, props to him because, you know, it was a sharp performance. But the whole point is, this is a malnutrition fighter right here. You know what I'm saying? And Teo's saving grace is, well, Teo's fucked up. Because since Teo went over there with Eddie Reynoso, you know he was juiced up for his last fight, right? Y'all know that, right? Now, he already don't got no confidence in himself. So, right about now, a person like Teo and his weak mind, he already feeling like if he can't juice, he can't win no fight. Because he felt like he was shot to begin with. That's why he ran over there to Eddie Reynoso. That's why he was acting so strange during the press conference and shit like that. Roids. What just cocaine, roids? Okay? You know Teo didn't have that confidence. You know a lot was riding on him to win that fight. Why? The way Teo acted in that last press conference, why was that similar to how Ryan Garcia was acting when he fought Devin Haney for the first time? Erratic, blurting shit out, just acting crazy, seeming like they own some shit. Roids. That's what Teo think his saving grace is gonna be. You know, and I know people don't talk about it, but I know already peep what he doing. But nonetheless, don't nobody care about these two. Point blank, period. So these guys are just rah on the internet. This is useless. It ain't gonna happen. And once again, if it is gonna happen, who gonna put up the money? Because it ain't gonna be Turk. And if he ain't gonna put up the money, ain't nobody gonna put up the money. So what is the point of this conversation? Let's do shit realistically. Let's talk about things realistically. Anybody talking about fighting Teofimo Lopez or Ryan Garcia is bull. Outside of maybe Jerron. You know what I'm saying? Jerron could take those fights, but anybody else, you bullshitting with your career. These two dudes mean nothing in the sport at this point. Absolutely nothing. And especially Ryan Garcia. Especially him. But yeah, man, ain't nobody for what? You know, beating Teo at this point means what? And like I said, Shakur ain't got no healthy hands, and Turkey Al-Sheikh ain't dealing with Teo, and neither one is in a position to send either one a contract. So once again, this is just Twitter fingers doing Twitter finger shit, you know, and to add on top of that, to make you know that it's BS, when Teo start fighting black fighters? Teo don't fight no black fighters. Teo's formula is talk about the black fighters. Use the black fighters for clout. Use the black fighters for attention. But go ahead and fight the Eastern Europeans and the low-level Latino fighters. That's his formula. Tio ain't trying to fight nobody black. He didn't have this opportunity. If Keyshawn Davis made this dude cower down, you think he gonna fight a Shakur Stevenson? It's obviously he ain't want no smoke with Devin Haney. That's no mystery. But this dude is DuckTales right here. So just based off that alone, these guys is blowing smoke.